6.2. Today we're going to continue our study of systems, except today we're doing nonlinear systems. So essentially we'll be dealing with things that are not lines. So if we look at this first one, it gives us some direction. Use the substitution method. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab the second equation here, and we're going to rewrite that to have y is equal to 3x minus 9 after you manipulate that algebraically. And now I want to plug this thing in for the y value up there. So that's right, x squared is equal to 2, quantity 3x minus 9 plus 10. Let's do some algebra. That's 6x minus 18 plus 10. Let's move all to one side. So x squared minus 6x plus 8, that's 0. We're going to factor it. X minus 4 and x minus 2. And here we have x equals 4 and 2. So at this point, you got to be a little careful because that means we have 2 points that are the solution. So we're going to use this equation again because that's how we're going to figure out the y values. So we know that y equals 3x minus 9, except we're going to put a line here to keep our work organized like this. So if x is 4, let's plug it in, y would be 12 minus 9, so it's 3. So the point should be 4 comma 3, so there's 1 point. If x is 2, y would be 6 minus 9, which is negative 3, so the point would be 2, negative 3. So those are the two answers there. Let's try another one. Solve the system. So for this one we use substitution. So for this one we're going to try elimination. I'm going to show you how this still works. To do this, we're going to manipulate this equation a little bit. We're going to move this over there. So that's going to be negative x squared plus y is equal to 3. Because now notice how if I add it, the x squareds cancel, which is really nice. So that's right, y squared plus y, that's equal to 12. And now look at that, we have a very nice equation. Y squared plus y minus 12, that's 0. So that's y plus 4 and y minus 3. So y must be 3 or negative 4. Now again, I'm going to look at this equation right here, because that's going to be very helpful. I have y is equal to x squared plus 3. I'm going to draw a bar. So if y equals 3, that would be 3 equals x squared plus 3. So cross those out, 0 equals x squared, so x must be 0. So that works out the point 0, 3. There's one answer. And then if y equals negative 4, you get negative 4 equals x squared plus 3. So x squared should equal negative 7, but that's impossible. So that one has no solution. So here's our only solution. Now we have one more example. This one says use graphing. So we should know both of these. Right there I can see that's a parabola, a standard parabola shifted up 3. So I know here's the vertex, and then there's my basic points right there. So I'm just going to sketch that. And this we should recognize is a circle, center 0, 0, and a radius of 3. So that's really nice. So let's draw that. And take a look at that. We just solved the system. I can see that they intersect right there. So there's a solution. The solution is 0, 3, which is exactly what we had right here. We did it algebraically. Now before you do the practice problems, I do want to put a side note. So add a note to your worksheet here. Let's say you get something like you solve for y, you get y equals 4. And let's say your equation is y equals x squared plus 1. You want to be careful here. When you plug this in, you get 4 equals x squared plus 1. X squared should equal 3. And what I mean by be careful is, remember when you root this, that's the absolute value of x is root 3, which means x is plus or minus root 3. So you can write your solution like this, plus or minus root 3, comma 4. Just make sure you understand that that would be 2 coordinates. However, in my math lab doesn't like this. So for my math lab, you would write them out separately. So you can make a note there. This is the my math lab answer. Okay, so that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck on the homework.